Seirenzo Mu, the Fredkins, in a shocking move, fired the special one, replaced him by Daniele De Rossi, ex-captain of this Roma team. Guys, unexpected, courageous move, unpopular move. Why? Because La Tifoseria Romanista was really split 50-50. Who wanted Mourinho to stay? Who wanted Mourinho to leave? I think more than anything, people or fans were upset that he never took responsibility for anything. There was always a reason, bad players, bad refs. It was never his fault. And with somebody with such experience, with such curriculum, with so many trophies, they expected him to give ideas, solutions to the problems. And we'll see what De Rossi can do, guys. To me, the timing of it is a bit off. And I got to be honest, I wouldn't have replaced Mourinho. Like I said yesterday in the video, to me, to put in De Rossi for 6 months or 3 months or 4 months, whatever it is, till the end of the season, is basically like putting Mazzari. Is Napoli better off with Mazzari now? Absolutely not. The mistake was made at the beginning of the season when they kept Garcia. And I think this is the same that can be said about Roma this season. Like, if you didn't think you were going to continue with Mourinho or didn't have 100% confidence in him, then you shouldn't have kept him. And the calciomercato last season, a lot of names. I was one of them that said, if they all play and they're all healthy, it could be very cool for Mourinho and Roma. Unfortunately, they weren't. They're all injured. And some of them just didn't pan out. Leandro Paredes sucks. Renato Sanchez sucks. The only one who actually came out and looks good is Lukaku. Everybody else, guys, horrible. Too much Dybala dependent. If Dybala is not there, the Roma team is inexistent. When he's there, they're good. But he's injured half the time, right? He plays 20 minutes, he's gone. Pellegrini, not too happy, has to play a deeper role, a holding role instead of a trequartista role. The presence of Dybala, I'm sure, is a big issue for him. But besides that, guys, the Fredkins, like I said, his contract was coming up at the end of the season. They have to pay a penalty to let him go. Is it the right move? Like I said, to me, not the right move, guys. Not the right move. This is not going to solve anything. Mourinho in Serie A with Roma, not the greatest. A 7th, a 6th, and this year they're 9th, right? It's not over. But in Europe, he brought trophies back to La Capitale that hadn't won in like 30 years, guys. So he brought in a Conference League Cup. He made it to the finals of the Europa League. We don't live in the past, of course, and this season is horrible. But do you really think that De Rossi would have done any better against Fiorentina, Bologna, Napoli, Juve, Milan? Probably not, guys. Not with this team. They are not better than any of these teams with the actual structure and playing form of this team right now. And a lot of people criticize La Difesa 3 that Mourinho plays with. But at the same time, everybody hates the wingers that they have. So they hate Kozrab, they hate Zalewski, they hate Selic, they hate Spinazzola. So who are you going to put as terzini if they go back to La Difesa 4? Who are you going to put? You're going to put Spinazzola and Selic? Everybody hates them. Everybody hates them. Everybody says they can't play. So we'll see what they do, guys. And for people who say Fredkins didn't spend any money for Mourinho, that is not true. So this season, yes, a lot of free agents. They had to attract these free agents with big salaries. Roma has the 3rd highest salary in Serie A, behind Juventus and Inter, guys. For a team that is 9th, that is unacceptable. But the first season Mourinho was there, don't forget that they bought important players like Abrahams at 40 million euros. Then they went in to sign Dybala. Then they brought in Lukaku. Like, they still spent money, right? And the problem is that you let go of some young talent for almost nothing. For example, Zaniolo. Zaniolo, you threw him away because the ambiance, it wasn't for him anymore. He couldn't do it. Like, all these questions, right? So at the end, the talent that you had, you didn't value it. You didn't make them better. You depreciated the talent. Smalling this year was a mistake. Counting on somebody like Smalling, who was injured all the time. Renato Sanchez, horrible. Aouar hasn't done much. Leandro Paredes should never have been gotten. The match situation at the beginning of the season, like, a lot of things just didn't gel for this Roma team. And it sucks. I got to be honest. It sucks, and I don't think they should have replaced him. Let me know what you think. Write in the comments, like, subscribe.